With the new X-Link Entities episode coming out in just a few days, I thought I'd make a little analysis video on what I think could happen. Mostly because this episode seems like it's going to be a lot crazier one than the other episodes. Also considering the fact it has a very long runtime of 33 minutes, which is even longer than the season 2 finale, so it's probably going to be a crazy one. Also, thank you to my friend Niko for some of the ideas for some theories in this video. I am also going to include any kind of leaks and screenshots and sneak peeks we've gotten from Twitter and Discord. Okay, enough of me yapping, let's just get into it. First of all, we see all of Team A just hanging out on the beach. I have no clue where Team B could be, but we'll probably find out. Also, it's obvious that Chalky is hanging out with Tub of Lard and Muffin to avoid the rest of his team because they're all against him right now. And Tub of Lard and Muffin don't know that, as far as I know, so I just thought that was a funny little detail. I've got no clue what this big thing could be, but my first guess is probably something like a tsunami. Or it could be something similar to Bubble from episode 4. Like a new big character or something, I don't know. Then we see Clay and Poison in a Get Along shirt. Now, I think that this challenge could be some kind of duo challenge where they have to get put in duos and they're forced to kind of interact with each other, because from the other clips we can see that a lot of different characters are interacting with each other, mostly in duos. Judging by just simply the trailer, I have no clue what the challenge could be, but from this clip and the one after this, it seems that there's some kind of fitness thing that Muffin and Tub of Lard have been paired up to do, but I don't know, that's all I really have to say about that. This lineless art style is clearly a reference to SPB's rap song in Season 2 Episode 7, which brings me to the theory that the point of this challenge could be something about exploring their past and reliving it, which I'll get to in a second. Following the clip after this, Poison says this line.
How many times do we have to do this?
Which could be just a clear, obvious implication that they're having to relive something, multiple times, which I think could be something related to Poison Gumball Machine's arc, which brings me to my first sneak peek that I found not from the trailer, which is this background right here. If you look closely, you can see a picture of Gumball Machine and Poison, which makes me think this is their house, their old house that they were in before season 1. Along with this, there's this sneak peek screenshot from webzforevz's Discord server, where they're both together in some kind of city, which honestly just kind of makes me think even more that it could be something that they're both having to relive. I think I'm just looking into this way too much. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna actually laugh, but let's go on to the next sneak peek. This background just looks like a science lab, which is also shown here with SPB and Mango. Also here with the test tube rack behind Muffin. And lastly here when Poison shakes the camera and you can see screens in the background. Also, where'd the shirt go? Okay, this part, it's clear that Click is in space, so this makes me think that this could be something to do with his home planet and the fact that he's an alien. Maybe he's visiting some of his old family on his planet. I have no clue, but it looks like some kind of white void, obviously, which is also shown in this sneak peek from Twitter, where it's a bunch of Feather's relatives in the same white background. And we know that Chalky's had weird dreams as seen in the season 2 finale, so maybe this could be another one of his weird dreams where he's having to confront Feather because obviously he's being manipulated by her, so maybe it could be something like that. I don't have a lot to say about this scene, but it's very obvious that SPB can control his surroundings because he's actually sentient. He knows that he's in a cartoon. But for some odd reason, I also feel like there might be a song here. I don't know, the lever and the way the background is moving and the way the whole scene just changed. I feel like there could just be some kind of song. I don't know. Could be wrong. I don't want to talk about it, but I guess I have to for the video. Anyway, I think this could be another dream sequence thing. Honestly, could be some kind of representation of Poison and Gumball Machine's current relationship. How she knows that she needs to talk to Poison, but she doesn't want to. We've seen a bunch of books in backgrounds of other clips, so maybe this could just be something like that. Now this part with Moonstar holding the jar of pickles is a direct link to this other sneak peek we got from webzforevz's Twitter, where Gumball Machine pulls out a jar of pickles, so this challenge surely has something to do with pickles. I don't know why, but it just does. Part of me maybe thinks that the device they're using to call these guys isn't actually meant to be theirs, it's meant to be someone else's, and they've just broken into a random formal meeting. This part, I don't even know, don't even ask me, because I don't know what the hell that is supposed to be, but it's clear that we have a lot of new characters in this episode. Yeah, so I think that's it for my theory video. I'm super excited for the new episode on Saturday. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. I hope I got some stuff right. So yeah, bye.